We can start the weekend. We can start the weekend. Okay. Oh, hey, budgeters. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tessa, and this is my channel, Budget to Blessings. And to all my new subscribers, hey, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being a part of the family. And to my oldies and goodies, hey, thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the positive comments that I always get. Thank you. And I am grateful. Yes, I am grateful for each and every one of you guys. Yes, I am. So, okay, it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Oh, boy, it's Friday. Okay, so let's get started here. So we are doing our budget, and my rent was due yesterday, which was the 15th, but I had cash here that I need to get to the bank and all that stuff. Woo! So I'm about to go do that right now. Soon as I finish this video, I am going to go to the bank, Zelle my rent, and be done with it, and then pay the water bill and the internet bill, and I think we are done. And guys, I know I didn't mention my cell phone bill. Woo, we don't want to talk about that. That's another discussion for another day. But we paid a chunk of that money on that. But I need to call them because my bill just seems to be too high. Even though I got a lot of lines and people pay their portion, it just seems to be way, like they just charging me too much money. My daughter was like, Mom, these numbers ain't right. Yeah, I know. I need to call. It high. Okay, so first things first. Okay, so we dealt with $4.95. That is what we deal with, right? Because that is what I get from unemployment. And then I get a little extra cash on the side. So that's what we work with first, that amount. So we already took out 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. I cannot count today. And why am I missing $1? Oh, here we go. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So you guys remember what the content is, right? Find one subscription. You can cancel and redirect that money, right? Yes. And I actually canceled some. I can't even remember which ones I canceled. I canceled Peacock. And my son was like, Mom, I used that. Okay, well, then you need to pay the $8 a month. He ain't say nothing after that. So it got canceled. Boom. I don't watch it. And he said he do. So I said, well, you wasn't giving up the $8 a month. I wasn't paying that no more. That's $8 to go somewhere else. And then there was another subscription I can't remember the other one is. No, we're not using it. Okay, so in the affirmation is, every decision I make, you make, leads me and you closer to financial freedom. So we have $60, which is $5 less than what we normally do for my wallet. It should be $65, but I'm doing a little differently. Because we don't have much money to work with, so we got to do what we got to do. So impersonal is not a dime left in personal. And don't ask, and I think personal, I think I bought like nothing personal. Probably food, what I spent it on. So that's going to get its normal $10 because we take that other $10 and put it onto our vacation fund. So miscellaneous had $1, I think, left in here. We're going to pull that out, take that out of there. We're going to get miscellaneous we're going to get miscellaneous. It's $5. So I do get a little bit of assistance. It's EBT is what we call it here, and it's equals food stamps, whatever, because let me tell you one thing I do, and I've worked all my life. I had children, and I always worked. And as soon as food is one thing I'm always like, people should be able to eat. So when I have no income, I need to be able to eat. I want to be able to eat. So, I go and apply. Then once I, back to work, and then I don't need it. Fine, I wish I could still get them, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I use the system in an emergency, what it was used for. I know some people abuse it, and that's why they sometimes want to get rid of these programs, because people abuse it. Not abusing it. I am using it because this is where we at right now, right? But it's $23, guys. $23. So since I have $23, I am only going to put $20 in for groceries. I have not even been to the market, y'all. Because I be having food here, and yes, I'm cooking. because I don't have a choice right now. So I'm only going to put 20 in there because we already still have 20 to work with. And let me tell you some sad news that happened. And I don't know if you guys are watching the news because I think it's been on the news as well. And I know a couple of my friends' mom who has like fixed incomes. Do you know there's people out here stealing the EBT? I call them food stamps because that's what they used to be called back in the day. But now it's called EBT. It's a little fancier. It might be called something different in other states. But it's where, you go to the store and it's food stamps, right? They are stealing people's food stamps. So it happened to my daughter. Her food stamps appeared on her card midnight that night. By 2 a.m., it was 0. And so the welfare office or county office or whatever y'all call them is in December because it was a lot of fraud going on. So it was hitting everybody. So they was reimbursing them. But do you know now they're not? They cut the reimbursement off as of December. So you just didn't get anything. So they told my daughter, household's gonna get 20. I need paper plates. Yes, I use paper plates and paper forks. I am not washing no dishes. So it needs a little bit more. I had $10 for it, but it needs a little bit more. And then we still have $5 left, which is I'm just gonna see if we can do anything with the ones. And then eating out, don't ever get no money. So I don't know why. That's probably grocery money, but I'm gonna take that out as well. So that is what we have in our wallet. But anyway, so I offered, I said, look, you want my $23? It'll get y'all one meal. She said, no, Mom, don't worry about it. She'll figure it out. But she has 4 children. I'm not going to disclose the amount that she gets, but now she has nothing. She can't buy no groceries. And she said, Mom, I called, I fussed, I screamed, I hollered, and they're not reimbursing. You can't press chart, you can't do anything. It's just done. And I believe, and I'm going to say it, y'all, people can ding me for it. YouTube, it got to be somebody, it got to be an inside job. How would you even I have the card, I used it somewhere. She didn't even use it yet, is what she was trying to tell the man. Y'all just put them on, 2 a.m., they're disappeared. That's an inside job. I didn't use it. And they told her she can't press charges because she wasn't there. Like, how you going to dispute the charges and you wasn't there for the charges? She said by 2 a.m., Mom, everything was wiped out clean. And then I had a friend who it happened to her mom, and she's on Facebook, and she's like so upset. Like, my mom's on a fixed income, and now she can't get no food. And I'm big on food. People got to eat. I'm big on eating. You people had to eat, and I'll be quick to help somebody eat. I just believe people had to eat. I don't even know what it feels like to starve, what starvation feels like, or having your stomach growling and you hungry. Nah, I don't think nobody should be hungry. And but my daughter says she's going to work it out, figure it out, and I just feel so bad because I'm like, she got kids to eat, and so she don't get any more until June. Like, hers is more the end of the month. So I don't know. I just feel bad. Okay, so we have rent to pay, and so out of this $495, we know we had to take out $260. Okay, so it's $260, and I did not add that math right, but we're going to take the $260 out. I'm going to just kind of condense this right now. Okay, so we're going to minus. Oh my God, I got to tell you about the electric bill. Oh, I can't wait to tell you about the electric. So it's $235. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. So my rent's $1,300, so we're $260 short. So we're going to leave this here for right now because I don't want to confuse anybody or myself. So that is what we have. They came out to $495. What else is coming out? We don't have to do rent stuff. We don't have to do electric. But let me tell you how I've been stalking my electric bill. I ain't never known nobody. I never stalked a bill. Who stalks a bill? But I am so determined. After paying close to $500, y'all knew that $447. I was determined that I can't do that by myself anymore. So I've been stalking it just to see what it has, has it gone down? Because my bill ranges they read the meter from May. My bill comes out May 15th, so I guess they're reading it from April 15th to the, I don't, and my daughter moved out on the 15th, guys. So, and I said, it's going to take some time. And then I looked at, I mean, it was midnight last night, and I'm stalking it because I'm like, I'm waiting for this bill. It says I owe $42.09. I'm like, what? Okay, calm down. I also had got a grant through LIHEAP. For those who anybody familiar with LIHEAP, they give you a one-time grant a year, and so I think they only gave me like $225. So that means my bill was definitely real low. And then I am on a payment arrangement for some back bill, which is like $78, and it looks like all that's in there. It looks like I paid whatever it is. Oh, $42. Thank you, Jesus. God is good. That's all I can say. I could just give him praise. So I'm up 12:30 last night, y'all guys, but it wouldn't let me see the actual bill because I was trying to figure out the numbers and where I'm at. $42. Because I told you, my bill, I know it's going to go back down. I said that. I don't run a lot. I don't half cook. So that's gas and that's electric. I don't wash a lot. I just don't do it's me. I'll sit in the dark in a minute. Trust and believe that. Ain't no lights on. And so no lights are on in any of the rooms when I come home now. It's just the one light I keep dim in my living room just so I can have a little bit of light. That's it. But I got to see if they included the $78 in that total, because it was $119 was the total of the bill for the month, guys. And I don't know if they already took out the $78 because extra. I don't know. I'm looking at the bill and trying to figure it out. But I think what I'm going to do is, we got $235. I want to remember $235 because I got short-term memory, y'all. $235. And it was $112, and it's saying, oh, $42. So it looks like it might have took out the $78 or something. But what I'm going to do, because I want to just stay on top of it, I'm just going to do $120 is what I am going to budget for next month. So I'm going to divide that next pay. I'm not going to do it this pay because this pay, I really need to get my rent and stuff taken care of and make sure that's taken care of. So I'm going to do $120. So, and I'm like, I'm fine. You know, I take a $120 electric bill because that's what it should be. Now I'm waiting for the water to go down. So I don't know what the water going to do. It ain't going down. So water's going to get $35. It don't seem like this moving because I got the bill again and it's the same amount it was last month. So it didn't move. 40, 60, 80. I ain't never stalk a bill. Ain't nobody stalk a bill. 80, 90, 100. And so we need to put in, water gets 35, which is wrong, which I think is wrong, but we're going to work with that. We're going to just go with what I'm saying because it ain't right, but we're going to go ahead and go. So water's going to get paid today. It's a little late. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Because this is what I had to do. So we at 200 left out of our 495. So this has got to be water, and this is how much we're going to pay for water. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm just trying to condense because trying to condense it real quick, even though I'm going to be pulling it out. But for now, I'm just, so 140, 55. So I'm going to pay 140.55 for the water today. Yep. So I'm waiting for that to go down. Cell phone, whoop. One day I'll talk about that, but that's such an embarrassing moment. I don't want to talk about what the bill is. I just been struggling to pay it and taking everything I have to pay that bill. Trust me, everything I have to pay that bill. The internet's $15. So we're going to pay that. That was due yesterday too. We're going to pay it today as well. So we minus 15. So we're at 185. I think that's right. I'm going to do that math over again because I don't know why I feel like that's not right. So 30, 45. So we're going to pay, it's only 43, but we're going to go ahead and pay 45 when I pay it today. So that's it. And car insurance was paid. I can take that out. I paid. Actually, the bill is $93.50. You know what? I want to leave this here because I gotta adjust this. Should have been $93.50 to pay that. So there's gonna be some change left over, and then we want to minus out $32 for the sewer. 10, 20, 30 for the sewer. This doesn't have to be paid to the 30th, so but we gonna go ahead and keep having it come out now, so I can have it. So this needs to sit in the bank and not be touched. And we'll see how it is at the end of the month. See how it works out, y'all. We'll know if it worked out. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 96. And we need to come up to 128. All right, so that's it far as the bills, and they need to be paid. I'm just going to go ahead and white it out because they are going to get paid today. This going to get paid today, and that's going to get paid today. It already, and car insurance got paid. So the stuff is going to get paid. And then next week, we'll go ahead and rent will probably not be $260. I probably got to adjust that next week. I think it's going to be a little bit more. So it's definitely going to be different than these numbers here. So I'll be recalculating the numbers because it won't be 111 that we're going to be putting away. No, 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 no. And then most of that money, some of that money is going to have to go towards some other stuff. It's some other bills that need to be paid, but at the end of the month, I'll pull them in, all right? So we have 153 left that I still need to come up with 107. Wait a minute. So let me take this 260 minus 35 minus minus 32 minus 15. So we're at 153 and we need 260. So 260 minus 153. So we need 107. So out of our little $500 what you want to call it, allowance or whatever, we're gonna take 107 out of that. So all right, that leaves 393 for some other stuff. All right, so that's where that other 107 is gonna come from. So we need to put in, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in another 260 because that's basically what it is. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 250, 60. So rent is covered, $1,300. I want to put in here and we'll pull this out later as we go, I'll clean all that up later. And that is it for the rent. And we did our binder. Let's see if we have any B-Bucks. I found, here go $3 more from some change I had left over. Let's see if we have any B-Bucks. G for grandkids, B-Bucks. G for grandkids, B-Bucks. Okay, B for grandkids. I got nothing for I. I seem like it just L. I'm doing I. I'm saying I and it's L. Let's make sure we handle L's. Nope, and this will go into Sunday minis, so that can have a little extra. So let's go. How many B's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. B's always, and B is for my birthday. Somebody suggested it, and that's what I said. Yeah, B for my birthday. How many do we have? 4. So yeah, guys. So just I'm gonna ask, pray for my daughter that she can manage to get through, because that's a hurt piece when you got kids. I can't imagine it happening to a family. I can't imagine, period. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like people who steal and fraud and scammers and all that. People she got kids to feed. Like, whoa. But she said she's gonna be okay. So she said, Mom, it's going to be okay. I do not, I don't like scammers. I don't like people. I don't like it. It's not good. It's not good at all. So, but them won't starve. They won't. They'll eat. She'll figure it out and they'll eat. And they was like, they told her to go to, they gave her all these names of places that got pantry and food. But she said, Mom, I told them people, we don't eat that and we ain't going. So she's like, that's the only answer they could give me. I said, well, okay. What you gonna do? You know, don't be too bougie. But she'll be fine, y'all. I think she'll manage. She'll figure it out. She will. And she'll eat. So just, you know, keep her in your prayers. Keep her and the children in your prayers. And all the other people that it's happening to. It's not just her. It's a big thing now. Even when I got mine, the lady said, well, when you use it, after you use it, go back onto the website and change the password every time you use it. Here I go. So every time I use this card, you want me to change the password? Like, and guys, I don't even know the $23 is even on mine because, like I told my daughter, I ain't checked that thing. I'm not worrying about $23, but I am going to use it because I did put it in my budget for this week. So I will be using it for something, but I'm like, who's going to keep changing passwords and do all that stuff? No, nobody's doing all that. But, okay, guys, I am going to sign off now. I got to go make a bank run so I can pay these bills, all right? I will talk to you later. Have a good weekend, and talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for, and for all the new subscribers, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for checking me out. And for my oldies and goodies, thank you for all the support. Thank you for just being there. We are almost on year 2. And I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out what can I do? What can I do for year 2? We'll think of something. All right, so I'm out of here. Bye.